Hey guys, it's Dave here with another video for the channel. As you can see by the title, we're talking about Wii U. It's been a while since I've talked about Wii U. So here is my list of 10 Wii U games that I need to get to eventually. Just because I'm not buying games, so I might as well play my back catalogue. So the first game up, which isn't on the Switch, is Xenoblade Chronicles X. I have the special edition, I guess, here. I've started that game like 3 times and I really enjoy it every time, but I just never get too far. So it's one of those that before I go out and play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, I think I'm going to get through X because it's fun. The mech combat's really good and it still looks great on the Wii U. Next one, which is on the Switch, that is Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. This is the Persona Fire Emblem game. To be honest, that's what it is. I love both series. Again, just need to get to it. So here's a full-on massive dash cheat here. Here's 2 games for my top 10 games I need to play. That's Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. Again, I have the special edition because it's Wii U, why not? Obviously, the 3rd game is supposed to be coming this year, so I would like to catch up on the series. I've always heard good things about both games. And I've had this collection since launch, and I've barely played the 2nd game. I'm almost done with the 1st game, I think, but I might as well just replay it. So game number 5, now that I've cheated, there is also on the Switch, like most of the Wii U games, is Pikmin 3. So this game I've had since they did the Selects version. I don't mind the Select versions on Wii U, by the way, because they don't really affect the spine. Again, series I really like. This was one of the sort of marquee games for the Wii U, and I just never got around to it. So Pikmin 3, I will get to that eventually. Next on the list, a game again that's on Switch, I think. It's on everything else now. Lego City Undercover. I'm always told this is the best Lego game by a long way because it's kind of like a cop drama GTA style game. Again, was one of the early Wii U games, and I've had it for a long time, just haven't got around to it, so that's on the list. Now we're going to go third party, which is also a bit weird, but this game isn't strictly available on your PS4s, your PS5s, and it's definitely not on the Switch. That is Batman Arkham Origins. Obviously, when this came out, obviously it's weirdly in a Wii case, I don't know why. But when this came out, it didn't have the multiplayer, which wasn't even that good. And I think some of the DLCs, I think that's why this version was considered gimped. But other than that, it's a pretty good version of a pretty underrated game, I'm told. So, Batman Arkham Origins. Bit of a controversial game on the backlog now. That is Star Fox Zero. So this is one of those games that I was quite excited for. It was one of the last sort of big games for the Wii U. But everyone hated the controls, and then unless you loved them, which was like the completionist, right? So I'm curious. I've never really given this a go. I got this very cheap. This and the physical edition of Star Fox Guard I got for about a tenner, quite near the end of the Wii U's life. So just haven't got around to playing it. I've always liked the look of Star Fox as a series. Obviously, it's Lilac Wars and Star Wing over here. But yeah, Star Fox Zero, eventually, it'll get done. So the last Switch port that is on this list is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. An absolutely outstanding game. I've played quite a lot of it. I've played about half of it. I just haven't finished it. It's beautiful. It's really hard as well. Doesn't have the funky mode, which is the main difference, but I'm not going to use funky mode, right? But yeah, this is Retro's last game, I guess, they've done with us so far, and it's a good one. So I'll eventually get a few to that. And the last game on my sort of Wii U must get to backlog is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I've never been a huge Zelda fan. I quite like them, but this is one of those games I played it on the Wii when it came out and liked it, but it was the Wii, so I was wasn't really fussed about the Wii at the time, so I was more into the 360 really. I don't think I finished it, so obviously to have this with quote-unquote proper controls with the controller, the gamepad and all that good stuff, as well as a new lick of paint, I think it's one that would be quite good to knock off this list. So there you go, that's 10 or so Wii U games in my backlog I'd like to get to eventually. If you like these kind of informal listy videos, like Chris can do them quite often, and I don't mind doing them. So if you like them, drop a like, drop a subscribe, give me a comment. What games on the consoles that are dead do you have in your backlog? Do you own a Wii U? Is there games that you want to get to? Do you own a Sega Saturn? What games do you want to get to? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you again next time.